because when you approach it from sea, it looks like an island. You can't see the hull of the ship. Now, I didn't serve on the Midway, but I did serve as a pilot on 2 other aircraft carriers, so hopefully I can answer all your questions. I think I can. Now, while we're up here, we don't use the porch all the time. This is the porch, so it gives us a chance to look at the flight deck a little bit more, which some of the people won't have a chance. So if you all turn around, I'll explain how the flight deck works to you. All right? The aircraft carrier has one runway, and the center line is the runway, is that big yellow and white line, all right? Now the runway is 13 degrees off center line, and the reason that it's off center line is so when you land, when you stop and the wire takes you 340 feet after you catch the wire, the plane handlers will take you immediately into the area where you can be off the runway. This red and white line is called the safety line. As soon as your plane gets behind the safety line, they can land the next plane. We land a plane every 45 seconds, and so this is very, very quick. Everything happens very quick on the aircraft carrier. All right. Now, a couple other things. When Navy and Marine Corps pilots land on the aircraft carrier, they do not stare down at the aircraft carrier at the deck. The deck's not a stable platform. It's rolling, it's pitching, the bow is going up and down. We use a series of lights and mirrors that are gyroscopically operated to compensate for the pitch and the roll of the ship. It's called the Fresnel lens, and it's located right over by the tail of the white helicopter.
By the sinking.
You see it. It's got a row of horizontal lights and 4 vertical yellow lights and a red light. The lights are like a lighthouse. They send out beams. The beams get to be 22 degrees at the stern of the ship and come down to 2 degrees at the arresting gear wire, which catches our tail hook. The pilot picks up, here's the stern of the ship. The pilot at the 45 degree picks up the ball. He flies, sets his angle of attack at about 3.5 degrees and flies the ball down to the wire. All right? I know that's a little different, a little hard to grasp. 2 ways to do this. One, there's a docent like myself, that will give you a short talk down there. You can see him doing it. I would strongly suggest you go down there, spend 5 minutes. This is the essence of naval aviation, all right? You'll learn more down there than I can teach you in a half an hour, maybe forever. Also, you can't see it here, but there's a small display board behind that smaller helicopter that you can go sit down, punch the display board, and in 2 minutes you'll learn more about landing than I can tell you in a half an hour also. Strongly suggest you do that while you're up here because it's really what it's all about. All right? Now, we're going to be going down into the primary flight right now. I think we're all vacant.